Everybody, hope you're doing well. Listen, some people just don't need to have kids. Some parents have kids because, wow, that's just what you do. That's what you do. That's the norm. That's just what you do. That is the norm. Really? Yeah. Okay. Some parents have kids because that's their way of exerting power over someone. They're not putting kids here because you want a strong family unit. You want to put a mini me here that you love and cherish and you want the best for them. No. Sometimes it's just an accident. You just got pregnant. Hey, or he got somebody pregnant. But listen to what this young man says, and you wonder why some people say, don't blame your parents. Yeah, I think again, girlfriend, sir, ma'am. You wonder why there's a lot of anger within the youth. And a lot of times it starts with the home. That's why I've said before, I was, for women, especially in my community, if you could, oh my God, just maybe, we don't even need 6 months. Put some money in your pocket. I wish I could maybe just put 20, 30 grand in your pocket. That way you can take care of your home bills and have someone that's look over the kids just for 3 months. And maybe not traveling all abroad, but you can just kind of look around at different cultures. Don't forget, there are cultures within cultures. You can look around people that even look like you that were raised differently, see a whole new world, and then learn from that and operate accordingly. So listen to what this young man has to say. And heck, if I were him, I didn't go up this way. Hell, I'd be mad too.
I will never understand why parents feel like they struggled. Their upbringing was shit, so yours need to be as well. I will never understand why you have 4 cars at your driveway. You have 4 cars, but you can't give my little sister a car.
Why?
She over here, car damn near fucked up, about to break down. You can't help her out, and you got me biking 14 miles to work, to and from the work every day.
What? He said, got him
to make this harder for us.
biking. My dad would never, my parents would never, ever do that to us.
To and from the work every day.
Wait, son, how many miles you say you're going?
14 miles to work, to and from the work every day. Just because you want to make this harder for us. And you wonder why I don't talk to you.
So let's understand. The parents have 4 cars. The sister's vehicle is about to break down. It's probably a little, humpty. And he is on a bicycle. He must have the strongest legs in America.
Sister a car. She over here, car damn near down. You can't help her out.
They don't want to help her out. They do not want to help her out. See, sometimes parents have kids. That's just a normal thing to do. They're not really loved because that's crazy. How would you not help your child out? My father provided we all had a car from my dad. My brother had more than one car because he kept having accidents. We all went, and then me and my sister, we went to the dealership, and of course, Young didn't have credit. Our father had to sign for the payment. Because we were young. You're like, come on. But stop and think about it. See, that's another thing too. We don't want to say it, but there is jealousy among parents and between parents and their kids. Of course, why do you think they won't invest in the kids? They don't want them to do well. We want to keep it a secret and smile for the camera like everything is cool, and it is like so not. The relationship, the home family life, it is toxic to begin with. Have 4 cars. You can only drive one at a time. Let me guess. Loving father, you don't really love your daughter or your son. Loving mother, you don't really love them. It's all fake. What if the car were to break down on the young woman? Something could happen to her. But let me guess. The mother probably really, really wants to compete with her daughter and see her struggling. Want to see her struggling. Heaven forbid you get the princess treatment. And then you wonder why some of our people in the community that come from these toxic homes, and toxicity comes in various levels. You can have everything you want, it can still be toxic based on the treatment, the atmosphere, the lack of love, the lack of understanding, the lack of communication. But you wonder why. Then you wonder why we can't build generational wealth. Why? Because everybody got to do the same old dumb thing. Start all over again. Make it on your own. Or other people are sitting up here passing down, passing down inheritances. Unbelievable. You wonder why. This right here, believe it or not, ignorance, jealousy, and self hatred is a major contributor to the wealth gap. Let me say it again. Ignorance, jealousy, and self hatred are major contributors to the wealth gap. Why? Because you don't even want to invest in your own kid who didn't ask to be here. Obviously, not the best parents, because if the kid knew it was going to be you, they wouldn't even want to be here. It's like, oh, this is what they're going to be. Oh, hell to the no. Not that one, not him, not her. But we don't want to talk about this. Wow.
And you got me biking 14 miles to work, to and from the work every day, just because you want to make this harder for us.
Yes, yes, yes. Because the parents really do not love their kids, and that's it. And I don't give a darn about, oh, yes, they do. Oh, the hell they don't. Or you wouldn't do 14 miles. If I had a son, what the heck? He is working. You sell him on the car or make him pay money to lease it. I can't 14 miles to work. I would go no contact too. The jealousy is real. The lack of love is real. It's things like this here that are major contributing factors to the wealth gap. What? How you move, how you operate. Could help the kids and wouldn't. I've seen a black parent tell a daughter, oh, we could send you to college, but we're not. Want to put in her face. You want to go, yeah, we can afford to send you, but we're not gonna send you. Oh, she loves saying that. Then you wonder why, and then the sad thing is, some these parents, they have such a hold on this, and I've seen this here, especially with some black women. They have such a hold on them, then the kids still be sticking around trying to seek and gather that love that they never really got, and don't realize the parents just abusing them, and it continues on. And what I mean by that, they can be an adult and they haven't really dealt with the situation, and in some families, you sure as hell cannot confront it. That's why it's just easy for some to go no contact, because you can't sit down, especially with the mamas. Ooh, you cannot sit down and have a conversation. Good luck with that. It's not even worth it. So what do? Why argue about it? Just go no contact. It's easy. It's the better option. Find yourself going ahead and staying with the toxic parent, and then they get old and you got to take care of them. It's like, wow, look at that. Infringing upon your life. Just stand back and observe. So all your vacation sick time is wrapped around your mama. Got to get her to these appointments and all of that. Okay. And then she's so selfish. She don't want you to have a life, to be honest. That's one thing. That's why I say when it comes to people's family, it's just best sometimes just to observe and stand back. She don't want you to really have a life. So she'll sit up here and she gets sickly. And now all of a sudden, because the streets ain't checking for her no more, or the men ain't checking for her no more, can't find the new man, all of a sudden she's about her daughter because that's all she got. That's realistic. And now the daughter, you were young, and oh my goodness, you become an errand runner. Time you get off work, you got to go see about mama. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but if it's been an abusive parent, that's also part of the abuse too. And they're like there because, oh, mama's all I got and I got to be there for. And you can do that, but set boundaries. I've seen that, and it's like, I said, wow, the mama's always in her business. And I knew then the mama trying to chase off any man the girl knows. Let her make the decision. Now, not I never knew about anybody that was violent. I know what was going on. Keeping her daughter close. Why? I need you to support me. Heaven forbid you go ahead and get a life going for yourself. Without me. Then when you get off work to the grocery store, take off Tuesday for the doctor. When you get off work on the weekend, okay, go to the store again, take me to a church function, run me around town. It's like, what's the girl doing for herself? Everything is your mom, your mom, your mom. I'm not saying not to help, but they ain't have a life too. Is that what your life is about? You 20 something got a hole. That's still that abuse. That's what I call it, abuse. And with parents like that, I guarantee you, they'll try to lie to the end. And I've seen it's in all nationalities too. Oh, I've seen Becky pull it. We were so close. Woman, stop lying because your son was gay and he died and he told me and you're a racist. I know all about you. I know about how you treated that black doctor that came into the location, and all of a sudden you the one that riled him up because that's a racist person that you are. So now your son is dead and you want to come to me as the black friend. Girl, move the hell back. You and your lies. Move your Becky Snake pancake butt back from me. You couldn't accept your son and his lifestyle, but now it's the funeral time, and Becky wants to pretend like we were so close. I don't understand what happened. You happened. Your mouth happened. The words that you spake happened. Your way of the highway happened. Now that her son is dead, and I hear one of the black men is telling me I should comfort her. Woman, get the heck, kick rocks. Don't play fake with me today. Kick rocks, chick. I'm not finna comfort that Klan member. You should comfort her. I don't know her jack. I know one thing, she's a liar. They love to play like I don't know what happened. Your mouth happened. Your actions happened. What he better do happen. Now her son is going, I don't know what happened. Stop lying, witch, Dr. Witch. I know about you and your private practice, how you operate. Oh, yes, indeed. But now, something happens to her son. She wants to act all sweet. No, no, no. Don't. I mean, we do a little hub. Don't even get it twisted. Don't try to befriend me now because you probably know what I know. It doesn't even matter. He's gone. Your son is gone. Comfort her. I don't know you, Jack. A lot of parents do that. They want to act brand new. I don't know where it went wrong. Are you serious? Why would you want them to struggle? And see the thing about it, the wonderful world on the internet, the World Wide Web, people are learning and realizing, hey, it wasn't just me. I'm not alone. Other people experience the same thing, and they're verbalizing it and speaking out. And then some are adapting. You know what? I don't have to say because you're my parents, you weren't really loving and abusive. What did he say at this part? And this is so very true for a lot of people, especially in this community, my opinion. What did he say?
Never understand why parents feel like they struggled. Their upbringing was shit. So yours need to be as well. I will never understand why you have 4 cars at your driveway. You have 4 cars. But you can't give my little sister a car. She over here, car damn near foot. You can't help her out. And you got me biking 14 miles to work, to and from the work every day. Just because you want to make this harder for us. And you wonder why I don't talk to you.
And that's exactly it. They want to make it harder. They want to stand back and watch. See, situation like that, the parents have to start from nothing, start from scratch. And believe it or not, they are secretly, mentally, intellectually, and physically competing with their children. Yeah, competition. Let me see what he gonna do. Oh, when I start out, let me see what he gonna do. The parents are competing with the kids. They don't want to ensure the kids' success. They don't. Again, reasons why, especially in this culture, those are contributing factors to the wealth gap. But we don't want to talk about that. A lot of layers to an onion. And you wonder why. Like I said, don't talk to them. Some parents have kids because that's the only means of exerting power in their lives. Oh, you're my child. I pay the bills here, the expenses. You have to do as I say, and they can dictate that. I'm not going to help you out to be successful. Let me see you earn it the hard way. You're doing the right thing. Don't go off, son. I wish him the best, he and his sister, of their endeavors. I hope success comes. And you don't have to go off, have negative words, negative energy. You know what the best success is? Your success of walking away, being able to support yourself without the drama. No angry words have to be said. Why? Actions speak louder than words. Yeah. So that's why I think some parents have kids. That's going to be their only way to exert power. And believe it or not, that's why the kids can't get ahead. They're not contributing. You got 4 cars. Why can't he drive one and the kid drive one? They want to see him struggle. Some people think struggle is in their DNA. I know ignorance and jealousy is. Anyway, let me know what you all think. I just think that's horrible. It's got to be a toxic, sad household. I hope the kids become successful and get the HELL out. And again, you don't have to have work with your parents. Just move on off into the sunset. I hope success and prosperity and peace finds thee. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out. It's crazy.